Hello everyone, welcome back to the next episode of our Pokemon Gold Taglocke. This is the third episode recorded by myself. So I first wanted to get out of the way that this is recorded after the fact. I'm going to talk about that more later. But yes, so Taglocke is very interesting because it's an idea where you take many different YouTubers and then you each play through the game, but you only do one gym at a time. I explained it a lot better in the original recording, but that's whatever. But let's take a look at our team. We have Daz the Kingdra, who's Water Dragon typing. And I have not seen any of this, by the way. This is the first time that I saw the team. With the Scope Lens, Bubble, Smokescreen, Leer, and Water Gun. Well, it's technically the second time because I'm pre-recording this. We have Christine the Beedrill, who's Bug Poison typing with the Poison Sting, String Shot, Harden, and Fury attack. Then we have a Loud Boy, the Wigglytuff, who's normal typing with Sing, Defense Scroll, and Pound. Then we have Vinny the Mew holding the Focus Band with Transform and the Psychic typing. And I believe we have Red Eyes the Venusaur, who's actually fainted, who was killed by the last person who played. So that's really unfortunate. But we also have Goofy Bill, sorry, not Goofball. The Raichu, who's electric typing with Thundershock, Growl, Tail Whip, and Thunder Wave. This is actually a really powerful team starting off this game. Not starting off this game, I'm just playing the game in general. But we're gonna move on through. So the reason I had to re-record this is the audio sounded like garbage, and I'm pretty sure, like 98% sure, it's because my microphone wasn't plugged in all the way, so it was just recording off of my laptop. If it wasn't that, I have no idea what it was. But we're also checking the PC because I didn't know what was in the PC at the moment, so I wanted to check. We had an egg and then a Yowie, which is me, the Togetic, which I really should have used, but I didn't really think about that. But I decided I would change the box to the Death Box so I can deposit Red Eyes, the Venusaur, because it fainted. But anyway, how are you guys? I'm pretty great. Aside from the losing the footage, I didn't lose the footage, I still have it. I just really hate it, and I want everything to be as quality as possible on my channel, and I want this, especially I want to keep the quality just for the other people in the Taglocke. So I did grab the egg because I wanted to get some hatching on it, but I decided that I would focus on Daz and Vinny the most, so I can try to center my my EXP flow to some important Pokemon rather than the Pokemon that I'm sure the other people aren't really going to use all too often, especially in the end game. But we have to fight our rival, and as I was saying, I want to ensure the quality for this Taglocke, because I don't want to be the person with the horrific microphone or something. Tell me something. Is it true that Team Rocket has returned? What? You beat them? Ha! Quit lying. You're not joking. Then let's see how good you are. Oh, Snappy Snoo. So what's our rival's name? Our rival's name is S. I'm not sure why, but our rival's name is S. They have a Shuckle. Shuckle's not bad. I'm a real fan of Shuckle. I think it's adorably cute, but we are able to easily take this out with a Water Gun from Daz, because it's half rock type. It's rock bug, if you didn't know. It's a very cool typing. Shuckle's not the best Pokemon, but it's a Pokemon. It is one. Yeah, but I like quality, and I think even if we lose the authenticity factor of this, and also the first time reaction, and I said some really cool stuff in the first one, but it's fine. It kind of sucks to have to re-record 35 minutes of footage, but here we are. We're into Wobbuffet, which is actually a really scary Pokemon. It doesn't have the Shadow Tag ability. I get it, tag like Taglocke. It doesn't have the Shadow Tag ability, which is I guess is good, but the thing that's bad about it is it does have Safeguard, it has Mirror Coat, it has all those moves. That's pretty scary. So I decided I didn't want to stay in a Daz because that was too scary for me. So I decided I would switch into Christine, because then I could try to use some of her weaker attacks to try to whittle down this Wobbuffet and maybe even poison it with the Poison Sting. So it's just gonna sit there and do nothing because it's a little punching bag and it doesn't really respond to anything unless you attack it. Which is why I wanted to get the poison so I could stall it out. And it does do counter, but counter doesn't do a whole lot. So I just kind of spam it, hoping to get the poison. But I was like, nah, I gotta heal. So I healed, as you can see here. And also I took some time to check my items while I was here because I totally forgot about that. And I noticed we didn't have any Pokeballs. Oh, yeah, we get close. I don't know why I risked that, especially because I got a critical hit, and that ended up taking out Christine, which I was really upset about, and I feel real bad about it. Because people are going to hate me, because pretty sure ShortTempered, also known as Tobin, on his YouTube channel, he's the one that caught the Weedle, and he trained it up and stuff, which, what are you going to do? Which is, this was super scary, but I ended up killing the Wobbuffet with Vinny. It's actually really cool that we have a Mew, but it doesn't have the greatest moveset at the moment. Graveler. So I decided, since it's a Graveler and it's 4 times weak to water, that we'd go into Daz, give him the old water gun, and we'd take him out super duper easily, and we would defeat our rival. So we're making good progress. I try not to speed up too much because this is supposed to be a chill thing. This is supposed to be a little pie slice of the person's YouTube channel to get to know them and have a fun experience of passing the game back and forth, which I think is really cool. And it's real cool that I get to participate in one of these. I should be reading this dialogue. I'm going to be strong and wipe out the weak. That goes for Team Rocket too. They act big and tough in a group, but get them alone and they're weak. I hate them all. You stay out of my way. A weakling like you is only a distraction. Oh, roasted. Alright, so we go back into the PC and we decided we needed to deposit Christine. Which, I mean, it's whatever. Christine, it's a Beedrill. It's not the greatest Pokemon by any means. But I still feel bad about making it faint. I didn't grab out a Yaoi, which I don't know why I didn't. Maybe I just forgot. But we're gonna go ahead and heal at the Pokemon Center. I think I recorded this very well, and I really love the layout created by one of the people in the Taglocke. I don't exactly know their name, I'm sorry for not remembering, but it looks very nice, it's very clean, and I wish I could make one as clean as them. I might be asking for some tips, honestly, because it looks amazing. Anyway, we're gonna buy some things. We're gonna buy some potions. We're gonna buy 10 of those. Or, well, first I wanted to buy super potions, because I think we're on the edge of super potions and potions. So about 6 super potions, and 150. And then I wanted to check how many balls I had, because I didn't know. So I had 1 lure ball.
You dumb!
Yeah, so I didn't realize it at the time, and it's kind of a bit spoilery, but I attempted to buy 10 Pokeballs, but I was just under the amount, so I didn't purchase any Pokeballs. And I didn't realize that until a while later. You'll see when I get real mad about it. But this is my Ilex Forest encounter. And at first it was a Jigglypuff, but as you know, in the rule set, it's Dupe's Claws. So we already have a Wigglytuff in the party, and we also already caught a Jigglypuff, which I guess Tobin evolved with a Moonstone, which I think is crazy. Or maybe it wasn't Tobin, maybe it was the last person, but still, that's pretty wild that we got a Moonstone and also apparently a Thunderstone to evolve the Pikachu. But our first encounter was an Elekid, which is not bad at all. I did want to check to make sure they didn't get the encounter, so that's why the music cut out, because I wanted to make sure in the Discord that this is a new encounter, just to 100% verify that the person before me didn't go ahead and get an encounter. So it is a new encounter, as I found out, and it's a good old Elekid, which is not a bad Pokemon. So I decided to switch into Vinny, because Vinny could do a little bit of a weaker attack, but not realizing that it's level 6 and I'm level 20, basically. I hit it with a pound, and that knocked it out. I didn't think I had high enough attack to knock it out, really, but I guess I did, and that's unfortunate, but we already have a good electric type, so it's not like it's the worst thing to ever happen. What am I doing now? I didn't notice I didn't buy Pokeballs. I'm such an idiot. Oh my god. The Farfetch'd that cuts down trees for charcoal took off for me. I can't go looking for it here in the Ilex forest. It's too big, dark, and scary for me, so we had to go do the Farfetch'd puzzle. So there's a Weedle here, which is pretty dank. Not really. I think they normally are here, but I have a little story about the Farfetch'd thing. So apparently, I didn't know this. Recently, I just played through Hurdle server for fun. And I didn't realize that they changed the puzzle, and I got real mad at it for like 20 minutes, because I thought it was the same one, but it wasn't, because they added like the twigs and stuff, and I didn't understand how it worked. And I got a little mad, and then I had to look it up, because I'm dumb. A black belt. So, I always forget if the black belt is the fighting one, or it's the one that increased super effective attacks, but this was the fighting one, and we don't really have anyone with fighting type moves, so I decided it wouldn't be worth putting it on them. So we're going to continue through the forest. Another thing that I noticed is that we only had items on the 2 Pokemon that I prioritized, so I think that the other people did prioritize those Pokemon as well, which is obvious because they're good Pokemon, and their high base stats make them really useful. Raichu is another one that later on, you'll see that I start using it and training it, and it gets actually pretty good. I think it has Thunderbolt, which is really nice.
Wow, thanks a whole bunch. My boss's Pokemon won't obey me because I don't have a badge.
Ah, my Farfetch'd. You found it for us, kid. Without it, we wouldn't be able to cut trees for charcoal. Thanks, kid. Now, how can I thank you? I know. Here, take this. So we retrieved HeavyMetal 1, so we'll have cuts, so we can cut down that tree, and we can move on with our lives. That's the cut TM. Well, alright. I guess I didn't read that part. I didn't notice it again. I'm such an idiot. Like, how do I not notice that we don't have any Pokeballs? So anyone can learn cut, which is good. And I decided to teach it to Loud Boy, because he is a normal type, so it is stab. It's a pretty decent move, honestly. I put it on some Pokemon in my Wedlock, and it does surprisingly well. So there's another Elekid. It's kind of rubbing it in my face. But that's whatever. So we move on with our lives. There's a lot of items in Ilex Forest, but there's not a lot of trainers, which I thought was really surprising. I kind of remember that there being some trainers in here, but there's like 0. I think there might be 1. But that's it. There's this one dude that teaches you Headbutt. Yeah, so we just move on through. We get a energy root, which I believe just heals 200 HP. Which isn't bad. Not bad by any means. So we continue on our merry way. Oof. Alright. Yeah, so I think that it's a little odd because the layout borders were rectangle, and the game usually runs at a square. It's in a square thing because it's in a Game Boy, of course, but it still looks fine, even though it's a little stretched. But I think it looks good. I'm shaking trees using Headbutt. It's fun. Here, you should try it too. So we got Headbutt. I'm not sure anyone can learn Headbutt. I don't think I taught it to anyone. But let's check anyway. I didn't notice the balls again. This should just be me. We should put a me not noticing the balls counter in the corner if I knew how to do that. But I don't. Because I'm not the most ill-equipped on editing quite yet because oh, we found a revival herb. That's totally useful in a Nuzlocke. I'm not too great at editing, just because my computer isn't really able to handle that, and I don't have a lot to work with, only having the game in my audio instead of like a face cam or something. But it's something I do plan on elaborating on further, especially when I make different kinds of videos, like maybe reviews and other things, top 10s, whatever I want to make. So we're moving on in our lives, and we decided to swoop up the TM that this lady gives us. It's usually Sweet Scent, but it's randomized to Nightshade, which I thought was pretty dope. And I tried to teach it to Mew, but it was not adaptable. It was not, they didn't go together, so it's whatevs. So we're now, I tried to check the route, but of course, Tobin didn't get the map card in the first town, so I had to just wing it, and I'm pretty sure this is route like 43? Anyway, it's a new route, 100%, so I'm gonna get the encounter any moment now. So our encounter is, we got in the first patch of grass. It's pretty interesting. Our encounter was Quilava, which I was super happy about. It's super dope. I love Quilava. But, I decided to stay in Vinny, give him the old transform so I can get a weaker attack. We just tackle each other for a little bit, dwindling down our HPs. I wanted to go one more time, but I thought that would kill it, so I was like, whatever. I go into my bag and I notice my balls are gone. I never purchased them because I didn't have enough money. And I didn't notice that until right now, the time that it needed to happen. I only have one lure ball, so I gotta make it count. So here we go. And nope. We didn't catch the Quilava. I was real mad about it. I felt real dumb. Vinny did learn Mega Punch, which isn't horrible. It's still not a psychic type move. I wish he would have learned Confusion, but that's whatever. I got real mad at myself, so I decided to try to get to the Goldenrod as quick as possible. And I'll come back to do the other trainers, but I also, as I played, I noticed that the trainers seemed to have a theme. Because youngster Jimmy right here, she just had bug types. And as I move forward and I check out this dude's team, which he has a real long sight of like vision. Kate has a Jolteon. Does it have any other Pokemon, or is it just this? A little cutout in the audio. No, he didn't have any other Pokemon, but it seems that the randomizer had made it so the Pokemon have the type themes, including the gym, which you'll see later on, which is very interesting. Which makes it a little easier and also a little harder if you run into a trainer with a type that you're not too good at defending against. But I decided I would buy Pokeballs just for the other person. This real lame that I had to screw that up. Could have had a Quilava. I'm sure I'll look back at it in a week or so and be like, yeah, that was kind of funny. And I'm sure as long as we beat this gold Taglocke, it'll be fine. If we really needed a fire type later on, and it's all my fault, I'm gonna feel real awful. In all honesty, I think that my turn was kind of like the worst one, maybe, unless someone loses or gets sweeped or something. Mine was pretty awful, but I haven't seen the other two, and we haven't seen into the future the other ones. I walked into the casino, but I'm like, nah, I don't think I can really get a Pokemon in there. I don't remember there being options to buy Pokemon, so I didn't bother. But also, I wanted to go get the bike for our pals, just in case they needed some long distance travel. But I do that a little later on. I wanted to finish off these trainers down here, just because I wanted to do everything I possibly could in a nice, orderly manner. But I don't believe there was any Pokemon in the daycare. I believe you only get the egg and crystal, which is fine. It's whatever. We already have an egg, so we don't need another one. But it's Daz versus the Hitmontop, which we take out with a swift water gun. This water gun's actually a pretty long animation. I tried not to speed up too much on these, but I wanted to get done in like the normal 30 minutes, and this isn't a long section of the game. Between these two gyms. But for other people had like 2 hours. Like I'm pretty sure the second person had 2 hours, and Tobin, the first person, had like an hour and a half or something. Which I could not imagine talking for that long and still being interesting. I think the second person did end up doing it in sections, like one half one day and then the other half the next. But that's crazy. That's 100% crazy. All right. So we're continuing on. We have this old man here, Lady Wayne, who has a Raikou. I forgot about this. So Raikou's a little intimidating, especially for Dad. So I wanted to switch directly into Vinny, which I felt a little nervous about because Vinny he has a Mew, he is a legendary, and I do not want to be the person to lose the Pokemon for us. But he also did have Bite, which was real bad. But we were able to tank it and retaliate with some Mega Punches, and we got the upper hand, and we defeated it. It's a little easier to commentate when you don't have to play the game. Which, I mean, some people do, but it's kind of lame, because you don't get to see the live reaction, the real feed. I think I just need to get better at playing and talking at the same time, being interesting, and being a better content creator overall. And I think having a webcam would really increase that, because then you can speak with body language, you can do other gags and things. You can be visually interesting instead of being audibly interesting. So that's all something I want to improve on. But this person had all ghost types, which is real cool. Which is another thing that made me realize the theme that was going on. I'm gonna train even harder. After all, I'm trying to become a gym leader. You'd make a great gym leader. Go ask Morty to be his apprentice or something. That is actually the next gym after this. So good luck to that person. I believe it's IrishEmerald. IrishEmerald, good job. I know you haven't done your thing yet. Actually, you might have, as of recording this after the fact. Oh, speaking of that, let's talk about that. So I'm recording this a voiceover after the fact because my audio sounded like garbage, and I believe it was that my headphones had unplugged before I started recording, and they weren't plugged in all the way, and I was just talking into my laptop mic. And as you've seen from earlier on my channel, maybe you haven't, but just imagine me talking through a rusty garbage can, because that's exactly what it sounds like. But are you a trainer? Yeah, I've got a useful phone number for you. So we just I forgot about that. This little girl just gave me the phone number to hell. Yeah, gotta keep it PG. Sorry. I know there's some Christian Minecraft servers out there that wouldn't let me say that kind of thing. But we decided to slide on over to the bike shop. This is not the bike shop. I just want to talk to this dude. I don't remember why, but we were gonna go into the bike shop to get the bike for our good pals who play this game.
I moved here, but I can't sell my bicycles. Why is that? Could you ride a bicycle and advertise for me? Really? Great. Give me your name and phone number, and I'll loan you a bicycle.
There we go. We get that bicycle, boy. Alright. So we're moving on up in the world. Alright. So I believe the only thing we have left to do is the subway and then the gym. Because there's not a lot to do in this this part of the game. I checked the egg just to get someone to maybe like grind and hatch it real quick. But I decided against it because it would take too long, and I didn't want to be that guy, you know. Also, it'd be a lot more editing, which I'm only like not even halfway done with the editing in this video, so eek. I haven't even done the layout stuff. I'm just talking over the video game.
Yeah, I got booted out of the game corner. I was trying to cheat using my Pokemon.
I remember the voice I gave to that dude, because it was actually pretty funny. Oh, Venusaur just to rub it in the last person's face. Good job, them.
Goofy Bill.
Good old Goofy Bill. Yeah, this is the point where I started to train Goofy Bill, just to get another Pokemon, because I believe Whitney has a level 21 as their ace, so everyone else was caught up, so I wanted to train up another Pokemon just to have that the next Pokemon. We hit him with that Thunder Shot. This is kind of just a grindy battle, because I tried to fight with Goofy Bell on his own, but it got real close encounters of the Bellsprout kind. And we had to heal a bunch, but that's no problemo when you're the greatest Pokemon player of all time. I say as my Pokemon goes into the red. He just had so many growths up and I didn't really realize, but it's fine. We came out alive.
I guess I'll have to do things square and fair.
Fair and square.
My Pokemon just got haircuts. I'll show you how strong they are.
What's their haircuts have to do with their strength? Is it like a Dragon Ball Z where the bigger your hair, the stronger you are? The higher your power level is? Probably not. Alright. So we hit him with that Thunder Shock because he's not yet a ground type. And this Goofy Bill just is not a good tank. He just can't eat up hits. Alright. We're gonna heal up Goofy Bill with a potion, if you're ill-informed. Alright. So we grab this item over here, and it's a coin case. Which I don't plan on using, but I decided to get it anyway. So here we are. This person gives us a haircut, which I don't really feel interested in, so I decided not to do it.
Do you consider type alignments in battle? If you know your type advantages, you'll do better in battle.
Yeah, so we have good old Technician Bob to send out his jinx. Alright. Goofy Bill, show us your thunder. Get it? Huh? Because he has a thunder shock. I'm real funny, by the way. I'm like the funniest person. Also, the Sneasel looks shiny, but I don't think it is. I think it just had a weird sprite in Gen 2. And also, if it was shiny, why would a trainer have it? Ever think about that? I can't wait to see who gets the Red Gyarados encounter. Because, spoilers, in my randomized crystal series, my Red Gyarados was a shiny Ho-Oh. Just like the one on the Taglocke logo. Which was really dope. And I did bring it to the Elite Four, so I hope something similar happens to us. Probably not. Statistically, it's unlikely, but it would be real cool to have like a shiny Mewtwo to the Elite Four. That would be dope. Just saying. We're healing up my boy Goofy Bill. Also, I really enjoyed doing this Taglocke. It was a lot of fun. But hopefully we can do more of those in the future with different people, with all kinds of different things. I plan on doing a lot more collabs in the future, and I hope everyone else is too, because it was fun. I can't wait to see everyone's episode and stuff. It'll be a good, fun old watch. I want to see the person's reaction to the teams that we get, and how they deal with these things. Oh, I'm supposed to be reading that. Oops. Well, too late now. So I did a little bit of a rundown through my head, if I want to do the gym yet. I thought about getting the next encounter, but I thought we would be fine in the end. I didn't want to move ahead and tread through someone else's territory. That feels a little rude and invasive and less the spirit. So I decided we gotta do the gym. I got my 10 Pokeballs. Just real disappointed in myself. I thought about it. I thought maybe if I could swoop up real quick and do it without fighting any trainers, but instantly there was just a trainer blocking my way. I was like, nah, not happening. So here we are. We're gonna do the gym. So get excited. Whoop whoop. So it's Whitney's gym, and it's a really cool gym. The color scheme, even though I love pink's my favorite color, not too interested in the color scheme here, but I do like the idea of it being like a sprite of Clefairy, I believe. Ryder Pie. So the theme of this gym is fighting, which is it's good for Mew, but it's just in the middle. You know, it's not horrible, it's not bad. But the thing with fighting types is they have a lot of strong attackers. So without a tank, you gotta really be careful. But Vinny is resistant to their moves. So I'm able to tank a bit. But of course, you can only tank so much attacks, you know what I mean? And there's actually not a lot. Oh, I just hit my my headset. I'm sorry if that made a noise. Anyway, there's not a lot of fighting Pokemon in Gen 1 and 2. There's like Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, Machamp, and Mankey, and Poliwrath. And then there's also, and then in Gen 2 there's like Tyrogue, and then Heracross. And that's like it. Like, I can't think of any other ones. Maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like that's the dealio. Anyway, so we heal our Pokemon, and we're gonna get back into the action. When I speed up, by the way, it goes up 1,000%, and I learned that when Tobin speeds up, it goes up 6,000%. That's just to show you how much computer power he has compared to me. I have a dinky garbage laptop, but I try to do my best with it. Of course you'd block our path.
Give it your best shot or I'll take you down.
So we got that Primeape. This one's a female. Ooh. So we decided we can't stay in with my girl, or not my girl, my boy Goofy Bill, so we gotta switch back. And Heracross, which is a little scary because it's also a bug type, so if it easily wanted to Mega Horn us, Vinny might be dead, I'm just saying. A Mega Horn from Heracross to Vinny, it's not promising. So we continue our way through the maze of potted plants. I don't know why I paused. I don't know why I paused. I was probably talking about something or something for dramatic effect. Where am I going? What am I doing? What am I talking about? I don't remember. Anyway, let's get some more interesting commentary. Let's get this train flowing, this boat floating. I don't know about automotive movement and trains and stuff. Trains, planes, and automobiles. Yeah. So we slither our way through these potted plants. Don't think I'm a pushover. I didn't think you were a pushover, lady. Why am... Oh, I was listening to the music. And I was like, man, I should create a track to this, like a rap. Yo, we're sitting in Whitley's gym. Yo, it's the one I've been in. Yo, this is the Taglocke. Yo, lock is real hard to rhyme with. Sock. A word that isn't PG. It starts with a C. Yo, a word that isn't PG and it starts with a C. Okay. Oh, and Dad's got real close to dying right here with this Hitmonlee. Okay. I should stop my improvisational raps. But Hitmonlee's also it's a Pokemon to look out for because it is kind of strong and it does do a lot of double hit moves and multi-hit moves. Sorry, not double hit. Double hit is an actual move though. You can teach it to your Ambipom.
I like cute Pokemon better than strong Pokemon, but they have strong and cute Pokemon.
I know, right? I love cute Pokemon. So I was like, well, this Machamp's only level 15 and Goofy Bill's almost only level 15. Why don't I stay in? But it was like, that's a Machamp. So, I am a little dumb. Good old Hitmonlee. Switching to Goofy Bill just to switch back out into Vinny. Good old Vinny. I love Vinny's content. Vinny is not one of the Taglockers, but I wish he was. That would be amazing. But I'm not a fanboy like Tobin. Go tell Tobin that he's a fanboy. But don't tell him about his nose. He's already got enough hate about that. I'm sorry, Tobin. I love you. Anyway, I go back to heal. Because, you know, this is the gym. You know, you gotta be prepared. You can't just go in all whatever, all willy-nilly, you know, guns a-blazing. You gotta be prepared. You know, just like the song in Lion King, you have to be prepared. As Scar told me. Another crazy glitch out session happened. It occurred. Sorry, I gotta increase my vocabulary. I'm not like Rice Gum where everyone's irrelevant, because irrelevant. Yeah, so I'm doing this Taglocke with all the other irrelevant YouTubers. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I didn't go to the Pokemon Center. I just didn't go to the Pokemon Center. It didn't happen. I didn't do it. I didn't go to the Pokemon Center. I didn't. Thought I did. I didn't. So, that's probably a cause of some distress. I think I was just real scatterbrained when I played this. I was too excited, too giddy to actually play correctly. But this just comes with experience. Here we go. I don't know what I was talking about. I think I was like, this is it. After this gym badge, we have to stop.
Hi, I'm Whitney. Everyone was into Pokemon, so I got into it too. Pokemon are super cute. You wanna battle? I'm warning you. I'm good.
I know you're good, Whitney. Everyone hates you. I don't see why you're such a big hazard to people. They're like, oh, Whitney's Miltank's the worst. It's okay. It's not that hard, honestly. But she sends out her Mankey, which is a little spooky scary. And this is when I realized I didn't heal. And I felt real dumb. But I decided the show must go on, and we'll be fine as long as we play strategically. I Thunder Wave him, give him the old, so I get the opportunity to Super Potion, and he kills me one-hit KO with a critical hit Karate Chop. Yep, Well, it was one Leer. There was one Leer. I noticed that there was one Leer. But I was honestly just impressed at how amazing that Mankey was. More than I was like, oh man, that sucks. Like, to be honest, that's just impressive. That was a good Mankey. And of course you'd have a Machamp. And I realized I shouldn't speed up because this is an important battle. So I said, let's slow down. Let's take it nice and slow. Hit him with the Mega Punch. He's now in the red. He uses Seismic Punch. Seismic Punch? No, Seismic Toss. Come on, get it right, Aowie. So we give him the old 1-2. Hit him with that Mega Punch. And this is it. As soon as as soon as this battle ends, I gotta pause the game and then stop. You're mean. You shouldn't be so serious, you child, you. You meanie. So I'm required by law to save the game right here. But anyway, this is the end of the episode. This is where I have to stop. I just wanted to thank the people who organized the Discord Taglocke. They're amazing people. Good to them. Everyone else who's in the Taglocke is amazing. Good luck to them on the Taglocke. I also wanted to say, remember to just watch all the episodes, support all the people in this, including myself, and just have a great time watching this and having fun with us. I had fun collaborating, but anyway, I just wanted to thank you so much for watching. Remember to leave some love down below to everyone, including myself, including everyone. That's a better way of putting it. With like, commenting, and subscribe. Anyway, I'm AoiTheAxolotl. Bye bye.